Now to this, Nancy Pelosi revealing she was never really excited about the Biden campaign, even though for a long time she said, he's our guy.
It's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. He's beloved, he is respected, and people want him to make that decision.
Joe's our guy. We love him. We trust him. He has vision, knowledge, judgment, integrity.
People are for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. My people are very much Biden, Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that was before, of course, she reportedly led the coup to get Biden out of the presidential race. In a new interview in The New Yorker, Pelosi confessed her real feelings about Biden and his now defunct presidential campaign.
I've never been that impressed with his political operation.
Biden's operation.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I just haven't been. They won the White House. Bravo. Right? Mm-hmm. But so my concern was this ain't happening. And we have to make a decision for this to happen. And the president has to make the decision for that to happen.
Wow. Alexa, what does duplicitous mean? Anyway, now one of Biden's exiled advisors says she blames top Democrats like Pelosi and the media for forcing Biden out.
If you go back and you look at the polls, what you will see is you didn't see much movement whatsoever coming out of the debate because it was a fairly the structure of this campaign had been fairly static for a long time, and the debate didn't change that. What did change it was 24 days of unremitting, negative, horrible attacks on Joe Biden.
All right, guys. So good to see at least somebody come out and defend the former president, obviously, Anita. We haven't seen much of that. I mean, I said it, I'll say it again. Just how duplicitous does Nancy Pelosi look right now, Anita?
Well, it was just about a week ago, she said Biden deserved a spot on Mount Rushmore. So, now she says she's not that excited about his, which is it here? I can't wait to read the books that come out about this episode in our history and the people who are going to talk on the record.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting to me? She's like, oh, I've not been that impressed with his campaign apparatus. Well, Kamala Harris just got that same apparatus. She's brought in the same people. Right. So are you not going to be that impressed with hers? The question is, what does she have on Joe Biden? Now, I really wonder, you've done a lot of great reporting on the Hunter Biden laptop and all of that, but I wonder, what is it that she have? Miranda? She had to have something to make him step down.
There is so much that she would have. They could have used any bit of the Hunter Biden, the Biden family influence peddling scheme against him. We're going to see more of that come out in the Hunter Biden tax trial in September in California. But, you're right. Nancy Pelosi, how ill-disciplined to say that about the Biden campaign, to lash out after she's kneecapped him. Now she's criticising his campaign. Of course there is going to be a backlash to that. And now I think we're going to see a Cold War going on throughout this campaign. And at some point, I think there is going to be a clash between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's people.
Wow.
And that's as soon as she starts dogging them out, which is what she's going to have to do. If she's trying to be seen as someone who's independent, can be the leader, she has to divorce herself from his record, which is something she hasn't been able to do just yet. She hasn't done it, I should say. And I'm imagining they're going to wait for the convention. They want all the rainbows and the singing and all the women talking about how you need to put a woman in the White House. Yeah. And then I think we're going to start seeing those kind of comments come out of Kamala.
To borrow a Seinfeldism, Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Costanza, Biden on Mount Rushmore. Interesting.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.